with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. This will be returned from the 6. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
11 him. Gun.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. It's a touchdown. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is good. And the Sentinels are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Room to run past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Delta to Hunt.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
380. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 39 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
At the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. 14 on the pickup, and that will be a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Ivan Pace up in his linebacker spot to make the stop. Here's 3rd and 7.
11, 11, 11. 180. Right up. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Stop.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On 1, right?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 1, ready?
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
11 MT. Let's get set. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Camp.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
32-yard line.
Crowd right. Move.
We are through 1. 14-6 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Hey, go lion. Set. 180. Drop. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a great example of why these out-breaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Jackson Smith and Jigba back for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Gun. Stop.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Oh, here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11.
Burrow to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. They can. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Looking into the... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a screen set up for HM. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the carry, it's HM. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, Ram. Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Once again, it's HM. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
On first down, Burrow. That's into the hands of Flowers.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On one, right?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. 12, 12. Kahat. 11, Mighty. 11, Kahat.
Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd down and 3.
11, Thomas. Shot.
Now, Burrow. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. On the move past the 40. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, London. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Sentinels extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. 380. Out. Set.
Here's Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go, let's go. 180. 180 hot.
To throw is Herbert. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Down Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Hey, Ram. Home troops right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards for the touchdown. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Next to score, Sentinels 48, Dolphins 12. Set to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Get out. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta to Hunt. Go.
Now, Herbert. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crowd right. Set. Grenading. You're out. What is it?
Herbert now on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Go. Ready? Go. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. What a big play on 4th and 10. Pickup of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Sentinels are going to have it just past their 25.
One, ready? Gun. Dot. 11. 11, MT, take. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11 MT, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's set. 11. 180. 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. This one's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
And he will get into the end zone. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are
Throwing now is Herbert. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 180, 11, mighty, 11, got.
Drive will start on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
11, come. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Pass caught left side by Likely. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180, stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Sentinels. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
Will line up for a
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Dolphins 20.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
380, run. Home trips right. Set. Delta, set.
On first down, Herbert. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Home trips right. Hey, count. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and After this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
12, 180. Right hot. Hot. 11. Cut.
Burrow now. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
I'm 1, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right 80.
Burrow. That one to the sideline and incomplete. And a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
180. What is that?
Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. It'll be a punt coming up for the Sentinels, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, run. Set. Go.
On the ground, here is H.M. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Black 80, black. Baylor tight. Baylor tight. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to H.M. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, Ram.
On the ground, H.M. opens up this 4th quarter. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, H.M. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1, ready? Gun.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2, ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
In motion goes Likely. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Burrow. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll toss it here to Achan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Achan. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with Achan. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
5-9. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he's got another one. Lavon Achan. Touchdown Miami. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. Whoa. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here comes second down. to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could, and that pass falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1.
Right, 80. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
180. Ready, shot.
Now, Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Whoa! Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
53, Sentinels 43.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 up. 180.
Now, Burrow. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, London.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.